Hey everybody, this is Robert, and I am in a Mario festive mood, kind of unintentionally, might I add. So thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, me with all my Sonic stuff. So I'm a fake fan apparently, but it's all good. It's whatever. But thank you so much for watching the show. And yeah, this is actually my second interview for the day, and yeah, we're just still kicking it off strong, just starting this week off on the right foot, because Mondays are kind of like the slowest, but you don't really care about any of that stuff. You kind of care about my returning guest in the corner. We have Mr. Kenny James joining us once again for our second rendezvous, I guess.
Second and a half. Oh, I just dropped something. Anyway, I'm so distracted. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, because when we scheduled just the first time, I think you were not feeling good or something. So
No, and I also had like I was so swamped with like other stuff, but now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm in a better mindset. Yeah, sort
gotta
of.
help.
Yeah, that was a
Hi,
long time ago.
everybody.
But anyways, so while we are just getting all situated, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in once again, and thank you, Kenny, for joining me once again for a quick follow-up, however long this is going to entail. So I
Yeah,
think last time it was 2 hours.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't recall exactly. So I sometimes
Yeah.
I get chatty, but
I mean, welcome to the podcast. Pretty much everyone I book we're all chatterboxes, which is why they end up going like an hour longer than I intended. So that's on me.
what good content.
Exactly. Yeah, it makes good content. So I think the last time we kind of spoke, I think you were kind of not the last time, but like when we actually recorded this, I think we were just kind of talking about, how you started and then you did theater, then you booked Bowser from there, and yeah, we were just kind of talking about your little showbiz origins. But I think for right now, I think I kind of wanted to catch because we were kind of doing a little bit of talking before we started recording again. You got a couple of conventions coming up, so if you'd like to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about those first, yeah,
sure.
let's, you know, shoot the
Any
breeze.
people in Kansas City area? I'll be there this weekend for what was it called? The Planet Comic Con. So
Yeah.
it's actually on the Missouri side, but Kansas City's Kansas City, right? So,
Yeah.
oh, you're in the wrong Kansas City. What? I had to check and make sure on my contract, so I flew into the right airport.
Yeah.
Like, what if I wind up in the wrong place?
Yeah, Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, actually, I won't be. Uh, so yeah, that's this weekend, the 29th and 30th. I think it's so yeah, maybe I'm not flying till Friday because I think it's a 2-day show.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I'm confusing myself. I don't know. That's what I wrote down on my whiteboard. That's what I keep looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, wait. That one's Vegas. This
Oh,
this
yeah.
this weekend's the 21st through 23rd. So it
Yeah,
is
it's seriously. Our
anyway.
minds are just blanking
Okay.
right
And then the weekend after that is Las Vegas. I'll be at Anime Las Vegas. Uh
Yeah.
the weekend of the 29th. So that one's Saturday and Sunday only. So
Yeah.
and then after
Yeah.
that, boy, it'll be a while unless something else pops up. But I'm going to Boise, Idaho in May for a Nostalgia Con.
Oh, yeah.
Then National Gaming Expo in Tampa, and that's not until August. And then Chattanooga Comic Con. Man, I've spent so much time in Tennessee the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I've been to Tennessee almost every year, at least once. But this will be the first time I'm in Chattanooga. So, and that's Chattanooga Comic Con, and that's September 27th and 28th. So that's all I got right now. Yeah.
Yeah, just staying, kind of busy with the conventions, like I was just looking at, man, what stuff have I been doing this year? So far, I already mentioned to you that I just did Collecticon here in Los Angeles on because I usually do conventions on Saturdays only because, I, as much as I like to do the weekend, I just kind of got to invest in, my voice acting stuff. So I can't really blow all this money on, collectibles and stuff. And
Mhm.
seeing, just seeing so many actors and artists and stuff like that. But it was a lot of fun. Like I mentioned with him that I met Charles Martinet, who's been now former Mario. But yeah, but
You
I
can
just think
call him
that,
the
yeah,
Mario ambassador.
yeah. I mean, he is an ambassador. I'm still not 100% sure what that entails, but you
I
know
mean,
what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's had a really great ride. I mean, and I just made a pun because Mario running, haha. But I really think that, when it comes to Mario, he is pretty much very, like, you just can't picture anybody doing as the character as Charles. And I'm just really glad that he was able to have a little cameo in the movie. I don't know if anybody, for those, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have seen the movie by now, but yeah, I'm just really glad that he got a little cameo in there. So yeah, I'm just really grateful that he got to voice Mario all these years, from the GameCube 64, the Nintendo Switch, and
he
yeah,
was a
just pretty much is from generation to generation. So I just really
he's
commend
been
Charles for being here for this long, and thank you.
in like the beginning. So I
Yeah,
think he had
almost. Yeah.
33 years when he stepped down, I think 30, somewhere around 33 years.
Yeah. I mean, I do have pictures of meeting Charles, but like I said, I didn't have enough money for an autograph, but I kind of wanted to show this real quick. I didn't get it signed, but this was something that I want. Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is like a frame, a picture that I got from David Buster's of all places.
That like
Uh,
was that holographic?
I think it's holographic, but yeah, it's actually I think it is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's
I
pretty
could see it good
interesting.
enough. It looked holographic. I was all like, oh, cool. Dave and Buster's, huh? Because people will bring stuff to my table to be signed, and I'll go, I'll be at a con, and I'll go, "Did you get that here?" And they'll go, "Yeah. Have you been out there?" And blah blah blah. And it's all
Yeah,
got
have you been to
there.
da 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 da? Yeah.
And I'm all like, I don't go
I
out.
have I have no idea what it is.
I got bills to pay. I don't. If I go out into the vendors, I'll find stuff that I want, and so
Oh my
I
God.
don't go out there.
Welcome to, yep. That's pretty much why I'm just like, man, how many conventions can I do a year? I'm just like, you know what, maybe two, three if I'm lucky, because if I go to a vendor, I'm just probably gonna buy everything
I
and
did
not
buy
really invest on the business. Yeah.
couple of shows ago, I was walking to the restroom.
Hmm.
I was walking back, and there was a guy's table, and he had just a bunch of tchotchkes and all kinds of stuff. And those Japanese cats, the
Oh,
little.
yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah.
So there was a black one, and the last cat that we had, she's gone now, was a black
Uh-huh.
cat, and but I like those little Japanese cats, and this was one of those that's got the little solar panel on it, so
Yeah.
the paw actually moves.
Oh, that is so cool.
I was all like, I need that. How much is it? He's like, $10, and I go, cool. Here you go. So
Okay, yeah.
I, back to my table I go. That's
Yeah.
about it's about as much purchase as I've done in probably
Yeah.
time at cons, and
Yeah.
usually I do 10 or 12 a year, so I've gotten off pretty easy.
Good for you.
I know
Yeah.
there's like Star Wars stuff that I see sometimes, and I'm like, don't look at it.
Oh
Don't
my
look.
God. Oh no. Yeah.
Or
No,
like I'll see really cool Mario stuff. I mean, a lot of times people give me stuff like this coaster, that somebody probably 3D printed,
oh, nice.
It,
Yeah.
it's a mushroom or yeah,
Yeah, mushroom.
a
Yeah.
toad thing kind of thing. So that's
Yeah.
on my desk here, and I recently got a 3D printer, and I've been screwing around printing stuff. I don't know if
Oh,
that's
cool. Yeah.
I can't see my screen because of the information bar that says the meeting is being recorded. So, uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've been goofing on that. I actually, this will probably be the first time I go to a con with at least some merch. You know, I got a few coaster sets, and I've got a bunch of keychains that had the Bowser symbol, that like on his hat in Odyssey. Um,
Yeah.
but I printed them. I changed the file so that it instead of printing one color, it's two colors on it's one on like it'd be gold on one side and black on the other side, or gold on one side and red on the other side, or green and red. And I've done a bunch of different colors, but the first time I took some, I was mostly giving them away, but some little kid comes up to your table and, their parents are like, we don't got money for an autograph. He just wanted to say hi. And I was like, hey, don't cost nothing to say hi, and then I'd be all like, give me one of those keychains, and here, buddy, take one of these. Don't tell anybody I gave that to you, because, when they're
Uh,
not at the table for like $5, so.
yeah. You just gotta love those interactions.
Yeah, I used to hand off every once in a while. I'd get like a Hot Wheels, and
Dope.
I had a whole bunch of these.
Yeah.
And actually, with this one, I think I still have three of them. But I used to do the same thing where I would keep one in my backpack, and then when some sad sack comes along, and I'm like, here, let me, and I'd sign the card, and hand it to them. And then I go, I'd look at their parent or whatever and go, they're just going to open it. So, and I go, but don't let them eat the wheels off of it. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
Don't chew the tires off, kid. You'll choke to death.
Yeah. I think it kind of reminds me. I think I still have like they have like a limited offer deal at Yogurtland where they have like Super Mario spoons, and I think they might still be in the kitchen somewhere as like, souvenirs or what have you.
That
Just kind of off topic, but yeah.
yeah, no, speaking of weird stuff, right? It's like, well, not weird, but the last time McDonald's did a Happy Meal thing with Mario things.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen Mario in Happy Meals before, Super Mario World,
Oh yeah,
there's no
yep.
Bowser. Yeah, they have the little display cases. I was in a McDonald's one time. I was like, oh, cool Mario stuff. And I looked and I'm like, there's no Bowser.
Yeah.
Like that. But this
I
time
know.
there was. And there was, there's, I forget how many, I think there was 10 different ones, but there was a Bowser this time.
Oh my
And
gosh. No.
these, these are actually, this is all written in Chinese.
Nice.
I got all of them in a set on eBay
Yeah. Ah,
and they're all brand new and in the box, but the boxes are Chinese,
yeah.
except on the front it says Mario Kart Deluxe 8 and Nintendo Switch. Everything else on here pretty much is Japanese except for the McDonald's copyright.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is kind of cool having a whole set of foreign toys.
I actually know one or two people that they're like huge diehard collectors. They still have the Happy Meal toys the from like way back in the day when Super Mario Brothers 3 on the NES came out. Like the old Happy Meal arcade, the toys from like in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Like
Yeah, back
it's insane.
that far back, I wasn't
Yeah.
interested in it at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I got the first, I had the first game system for Christmas. My first wife got it for me, and that was 1985, and the year that it came in.
40
And
years.
with
Yeah.
uh, with me being in my 20s and the tediousness of playing that first Mario game, it was like I played it for a while and then I'd put it down and I'd shoot ducks.
Oh yeah, the duck. Yeah.
Duck hunt
The duck hunt dog. Yeah.
was fun because you got to actually shoot at stuff. So, but then I just went off on other things like what was it, Commando or something? No, I can't. God, it was so long ago. there were so many games, but you look back at those games now and it's all like, how did I even play that mess? But retro gamers, that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, you could also make a living off of it. I mean, there's a lot of retro gaming channels that are really kind of exploding, so nostalgic sells.
You know, every once in a while, well, I haven't done it in a long time, but every once in a while I used to. I would just troll YouTube lives and I would
Oh
find
my
somebody,
word.
and I did it on Twitch a couple of times, and I would go and find somebody who's streaming live playing Mario games. And I'd be all like, okay, this guy's got like 50 people watching or something. And I'd get in there and go, hey, greetings from the voice of Bowser. And they're like, you know how people are, they look at their chat and they're playing and they look at the chat and they're like, what? No, yeah. Okay, then post something on your Twitter, you know. And I'd post something on my Twitter and they, holy shit,
Oh my God, it's him!
actually him, you know. And I was like, yeah, hey, how's it going? Just
That is
pop,
so funny.
you
Hey,
know,
what's pop?
just get
Oh,
bored,
that is really funny.
just bored trolling around on YouTube or Twitch, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done
Man,
that
that is so funny. Yeah.
not for a long time.
Yeah. Because like it's something that you do is like, oh hey, I'm just gonna pop in here. Hey, I'm a voice actor for this character, and they're like, what? Oh shoot, it's him. Guys, raid whatever they do on Twitch. Just follow him or something. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of do have a couple of questions, which is, I mean, like I said, it's not much, but I just kind of wanted to know from you, what is something that you find that is, because you mentioned going to conventions and everything, but what is something that you really find that is very creatively fulfilling about what you're doing, like with voice acting and stuff?
Well, with with the Mario or I keep always keep it's his game franchise. It's Mario's franchise. But with this guy, uh
Yeah,
it's the fan interaction, man. You know how many
yeah,
probably thousands of times I've heard that I was the voice of somebody's childhood, you know? You're the voice of my childhood. And I go, I've never heard that before. But the fan interaction is great because this thing's so huge, you know,
yeah,
and it doesn't matter where I go because, I could go to Thailand probably and if I could prove that I was Bowser, people would know because there isn't any other Bowsers. That's another question that I've gotten almost every convention I've been to in the last 7 or 8 years that it's been now.
yeah.
For conventions is that people ask me, uh, "Have you met the Japanese Bowser?" And I go,
Hmm.
"There is no Japanese Bowser. You're looking at him. You know, I'm global. The Japanese watch me record on a webcam. So, well, only twice that I know of so far. But the last time I did a recording session, I saw the webcam and the light was on, and I went, "Is that Japan?" And the director was like, yeah. And I go, cool. And it's like, hey, how's it going? Konnichiwa.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah, seriously, you have no idea because, like I said, this franchise, like Super Mario, when the first game came out in '85, it is now 2025, and this franchise is just about to hit 40 years. I mean, that is just literally insane to think about.
And it keeps rolling because the Switch
Yeah.
2 coming out.
Oh
And
yeah,
there should be game launches following that or,
yeah. I think I've
subsequent
heard. I
or
think I've
stuff.
heard that, yeah, for the Switch too, I think I've heard there's supposed to be like one of those Nintendo Directs about talking about it, like its launch
I would
date.
think
And
so. Yeah.
yeah, and so I know it's coming out pretty soon. So we'll see how that goes.
Speaking of those things, that's another thing I get asked all the time. Have you ever met Miyamoto? And I was like, nope. Yeah, they
Mm,
haven't brought you to Japan? I go, no.
man.
But on the on the original question, um, I answered the Bowser part, but uh, anime,
Oh yeah,
man,
yeah.
I get such a kick out of recording anime. Um,
Yeah.
I describe it now especially at panels, as the Forrest Gump box of chocolates of voice acting. You never know what you're gonna get.
That
So
is a very good way to put it, man.
it is
Yeah.
because I don't watch a lot of anime, but I'll get a an email from Crunchyroll saying, "Hey, are you available on this day at this time and for this show with this director?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And
Uh-huh.
I don't I've never heard of the show. I have no idea. Most of the time, the email includes the episode number, so a lot of times I'll go watch the sub and then try to guess what they're going to use me for. And to kind of get an idea of what the show's about, the substance of it. But a lot of times I don't do that. And I just walk in there and I go, "What are we doing today?" "Well, you're going to be this guy." And I'm like, "Okay." "And then we're going to have you be this other guy." "Okay." It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye.
Yeah. It's just kind of like voiceover in general. It's like you just don't know what you're gonna like you put out an audition and then sometimes they'll say, "Oh, I don't think you're right for this part, but we got another character in mind for you." Or just, you just put something out there, don't hear back. Then months, years later, you hear back, and it's just kind of like, what did I do? Because you kind of forgotten about it at that point.
Oh,
And for the different oh, sorry, continue.
no, I was like, I've forgotten more than half of the stuff I've done at Crunchyroll. Show
Yeah.
titles, I don't know most of them. And IMDb doesn't have them all on it, but so.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with IMDb sometimes because they'll credit you for something that you didn't even do, and it's just like,
Oh,
oh my
oh
God.
yeah, that I've got stuff on, and I have IMDb Pro,
Mhm.
and I've got I'm listed on there for movies and stuff that I've
Why?
never even heard of. And I did correct my thing and stuff. And I send a request and they go, I get an email immediately, that goes, "Thanks for your request. We'll check this out." Never,
Yeah.
never take it
Yep.
down.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's,
so frustrating. Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but ooh, oh, that's better. I've been
Yeah.
sitting cleaning my glasses because it looked like I was in what, is it foggy in here? Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of like with voiceover in general. It's like sometimes you can play like one, two, or however many characters you do. But you know what? The part of the fun is that you get to play so many different roles and characters in one show. If you're lucky, like if you book a show, that's great. But if they call you back for more, super. But
yeah,
it's having fun is kind of like as you can see right here, I'm usually right behind my closet, my recording space. So there's never really a date that goes by where I don't just get up and have to record some stuff. And like I said, I have like a backlog of stuff that I have to get done, auditions and voiceovers. So I'm never really, it's like I literally never leave my room without, having to record something in here just on standby. So how many people get to say that? Not too
I'm
many, but
I'm glad I don't have to spend a lot of time in my booth because
yeah.
it's hot in there.
Oh,
It,
yeah.
it's a 4x4 whisper room, and
Hmm.
when you close that door, it heats up quick.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
the monitor that's in there, it's old. It's like an old 24
Hmm.
inch flat screen TV.
Yeah. And
It
I
throws
am,
heat,
yeah.
and then just your own body heat in that small of a space.
Jeez.
It heats up with all the foam around you and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
I,
an oven.
I'm just checking my weather for LA right now, and we're gonna be not too bad in the 70s, but then next week is gonna be in the 80s. So Ay, 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 we're getting
It's
early summer weather. Yeah. Global
yeah,
warming, as they say.
it's 83 right here right now. So
Oh man, I'm so sorry. It's
that's
66.
wait till, in the summertime when we get, you know, 20 days in a row that are triple digits. So
Yeah,
with a heat index of 106 or 107, and it's like it's not like Vegas or Phoenix or something where people are like, yeah, well, it's 120 degrees here. And I go, yeah, but it's a dry heat there. I got to deal with
yeah.
humidity in North Texas.
Yeah, and it's like when we complain about the heat being bad here in California, people in Florida are like, oh, that's that's boy,
That's
y'all got
true.
it easy. Like no joke. That's literally what happens every time I meet somebody who came from Florida, and it's like, man, this heat wave in California is intense, and I'm like, buddy, you haven't been to Florida. This is nothing. Or people that are like up in Vancouver, up in Canada, there it also gets pretty hot up there too. So
Well,
yeah,
I lived in the Seattle area for 38 years,
yeah,
and every once in a while we'd have an oppressive summer, but oppressive meant, oh, it's in the 80s every day, and then there would be stretches where you'd get 90s for a couple of days, or it
or
might even
hundreds.
might get all the way to 100 degrees. I only saw that out of 38 years. I may have seen, I don't know, I could probably count them on one hand, 100
Yeah,
days. So
yeah,
I miss the overcast. I like the
yeah,
clouds.
yeah. I mean, like I do like my sunshine and clouds, but never more than like an entire week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could
in
up in the
SoCal, yeah, SoCal
Pacific
weather can be pretty weird sometimes.
Pacific Northwest, man. I mean, we could be having drizzle or rain for like several weeks on end.
Yeah, I'm like, we've been getting like a lot of rain here, but now it's kind of like it doesn't even last very long because immediately afterwards it's like, oh hey, we're going back up to the 70s and 80s like next week. No more cold. Now it's back to
Yeah,
warm.
we're actually, I think we have an extreme fire danger right now because
Oh,
because
oh
it's
man.
warmer than usual, it's less humid than usual, and
Yeah.
really windy. It's supposed to be hella
Oh my
windy.
God. Yeah. After
Uh,
what happened in January, I don't even want to think about fires.
yeah, my
Jeez.
my wife's aunt lives in Altadena, and that place got decimated, but her house
Oh
survived.
man.
It missed it.
Wow.
So she
Man.
evacuated, but so as far
My
as I know, the house is still there. She's one of the few. I don't know if it got looted,
God.
asshole.
Oh,
But
yeah, that. Yeah, but
looting, man.
yeah, do not loot, folks. Do not that's bad and that's no good. I guess on that note, what is something that if you sorry, but if you were to look back, what was the moment where you're just like, wow, I think I actually love doing this. I would want to continue doing this?
Um, it's hard to say. I didn't do a lot. I mean, even after I was cast as Bowser, I kept working my day job
Yep.
for a decade.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'd be laying on somebody's living room floor fixing their gas fireplace, and I would look over and I'd be, "Oh, you have a Wii," and they'd be all like, "Yeah, my kids play that all the time," and I go, "Well, the Mario games, I'm the voice of Bowser." Nuh-uh. And I'm like, "Yeah, huh?"
Nah, stop.
And I'd be all like, "You got a Sharpie? I'll sign the jewel case, on the inside." It's like, anyhow. And I was selling propane and propane accessories. Ugh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it was propane service tech for 13 years. So
Yeah.
it
That must
was,
have been really nice. Yeah.
but anyway, I liked that job actually until it changed.
Yeah.
I didn't really particularly care for the company that I was working for, but anyway,
Yeah.
fixing people
Anyway,
fixing
yeah,
people's appliances is great because you're a hero, man.
for
But
sure.
when it finally started sinking in, it was probably only like it was 8 years ago maybe that I was all like, wow, maybe I should do this instead of, slinging propane tanks around. So I quit that job actually. Walked into my boss's office one day I was walking by it and he goes, "Hey," and I went, "Oh, here's the deal." These were my exact words. I said, "Here's the deal. In 2 weeks, I'm out of here." And he goes, "What?"
Ah,
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm out, man." I said, "I'm gonna go focus on doing voice work and being Bowser and stuff." And I wound up having
sure.
to go back to work for a little while, but not at that company. I went to somewhere. I was doing other stuff, and then I got
Yeah.
started booking conventions so heavy that I told those people I was all like, I gotta go because it's not fair to you that every other weekend I have to say I can't work, or
Yeah.
whatever. So I need
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday off because I have to fly somewhere, and I might not be back on Monday because I fly in late on Sunday or I'm flying in the midday and Monday. And I was like, it's not fair to you guys. So I said, I'm just going to go and do this and hope
Yeah.
that the convention bookings, can keep me afloat, which they
Well,
had. You do enough
what a
of them,
story.
live on it.
Yeah. Yeah. What a story. I guess we'll probably conclude in the next part. So if you guys are enjoying this so far, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Um, Stay tuned
Yeah.
for the finale coming shortly.
What are
Take
they?
care. Alrighty, we're back, and yeah, we're literally just about to wrap up. So, feel free to share anything that you're kind of looking forward to, excited about. I mean, you mentioned the convention, so what is something else that we might expect to see in store for the foreseeable future?
I'm not very busy right now. As like I said, I hang out here so I'm available for Crunchyroll because they prefer to have people record on site. But not everybody does because I know a couple of cats that moved from Dallas to LA and they probably still record. I don't know. But when they send out auditions and stuff, it says on it, they want people available to record locally. And I was all like, all right. So I don't do much else. I hang around here, mow the clover, uh, keep the bird bath watered. Yeah. I watch a
Yeah,
lot of TV, play some video games, but mostly television.
I mean, hey,
I
anything's
got
better than that then.
just
Yeah.
mindless stuff. What I need to do is I need to stop being lazy, but so once you get lazy, it's hard to stop being lazy. So,
Yeah, sorry to break out of that habit, but I guess
yeah.
on that note, uh, any final thoughts, closing that you want to, I guess,
No, I would
close?
just want everybody come and see me. I haven't done my taxes yet either. That's called procrastination. I don't know, that just popped into my head. I look down and I look at paperwork and I go, oh, I got to get that done.
Yeah,
It's a moral imperative. Even though, I mean, there's nobody left at the IRS to process it, right? So,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
let's not go politics.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, remember, boys and girls, that my next thing is in Kansas City, Mo, this coming weekend, and the one after that's in Las Vegas the following weekend. Those are my next two closest shows. So if you're around there, come out and see me, man. So And
Yep.
then other than that, look for me in the anime credits. If you watch the dubs and you go, "Who was that?" You know, look at
Wait a
the
minute.
oh, that was that
I
guy.
know that guy. Yeah, that star, that William Shatner.
This guy.
Yeah. I think I still have a Bowser plush that I have with me somewhere. But yeah, uh, if you want to catch me, I'll be at WonderCon later this month on
Where's that?
Saturday. The
Where's that?
oh, it's at the Anaheim Convention Center.
Oh, Anaheim. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I know I'd heard the name before, but I didn't know where it was. That's why I interrupted you. Sorry.
No worries. But I'll be there on the 29th, that Saturday. So if you want to catch me there, say hi. I'll probably give a hug or two. But uh, yeah, I think that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching Station Square with Robert Jackson and Kenny James. And thank you once again for tuning in. And until next time, adios, amigos. Yeah. And Bowser says it's goodbye as well. So take care, y'all. Peace. Love you.